Hello everyone, my name is Quad and this is a video on every Somachord tone or a song you can get in Warframe. Somachord is a music player you can find at the back of your orbiter. You can choose a song on it and it will play it for you when you walk around your orbiter, watch your arsenal, decorate, do fashion frame, and all the other good stuff. But first you have to unlock the tones. You can unlock the Somachord music pieces or Somachord Tones by scanning Somachord fragments in the missions you can find all around the Origin system, open worlds, quests, all the planets, and so on. Somachord fragments can spawn anywhere in your missions and you need to scan them with your codex scanner or synthesis scanner. Scanning a Somachord fragment will give you one tick of the whole Somachord tone. After that, you need to scan the Somachord fragment on the same planet 3 more times, so 4 times in total, and believe me, you'll play on every planet many more times than there is Somachord fragments. If you're having problems with finding the Somachord fragments, I suggest you get yourself some loot detecting mods such as Thieves' Wit, Animal Instinct, and Loot Detector. They will help you a lot. Sometimes there are 2 Somachord tones or more you can unlock on the planet. Everything still works the same, you'll just have to unlock all of the Somachord tones one by one. If there are 2 tones on one planet, you need to scan 8 fragments in total. If you have unlocked all the tones, you will not be able to scan any more Somachord fragments, which should be a sign for you to start jamming to your tones. But yes, let's now go over all the tones we can unlock in the order of planets. We'll start with Mercury and then go in the spiral. We complete the normal star chart, so let's go. The next two Somachord Tones can only be found by scanning all the fragments in the Sacrifice quest. The quest is replayable, so if you don't get all the Somachord Tones on your first run, you can easily do it again, but once you scan the Somachord fragments, they will disappear when replaying the mission. Let me show you the locations now. The first Somachord fragment location is in the first Earth mission when you enter the Umbra Lua Garden, with the cherry tree and stuff. You should find a Somachord fragment on the right side of the bridge. The second Somachord fragment location is in the second Lua mission. When you're at the Vitruvian Vault, go back to the beginning of the room and jump to the top of the room. It might be quite hard, but there is a Somachord fragment there. The third Somachord fragment location is in the third Ceres mission. You will at some point during the beginning of the mission go through a big room with a bridge that is being built, and there's also a crane. Jump on the crane and on the platform, and you should be able to get the Somachord fragment. The fourth Somachord fragment location is in the fourth Neptune mission. You will be able to find this Somachord during the end of the mission in the holographic map room. You just need to go to the bottom and you will find it right there. The fifth Somachord fragment location is in the fifth Lua mission once again. You'll be able to find it in the room where you find Umbra. You'll just need to find a small room with a hole in the wall, and if you go through that hole, you'll be able to find the Somachord fragment. I really suggest you get the loot detector on this one. It is quite well hidden. And the sixth Somachord fragment location is in the sixth Earth mission once again. You need to find a big room with a bunch of Grineer consoles about 200 meters away from the objective, and then you have to go down there and you should be able to get the Somachord fragment. I really suggest you get loot detection mods on this one because this one is hard to explain. But yeah, that is it about the Sacrifice Somachord fragments. The next 7 Somachord Tones are probably the most painful to get. I'd even say this is the hardest grind in the game, above the freaking vent kits. There is a chance that the tones may spawn in many locations around the Orb Vallis, more than 50 many, and there is always just one on the map. I have a picture of where they can spawn right here on the screen right now, but if you want to download it, there is a link in the description, so feel free to check that. You also need to scan 4 Somachord fragments to unlock 1 Somachord Tone. And yeah, there is 7 in total. I suggest you get yourself an Archwing because this is going to be a very long grind. Follow the roads and stay low so your loot detector can see things. These Somachord fragments can be in the worst locations possible, like mushrooms. But let's listen to the songs you can get from the Orb Vallis now. The next Somachord Tone can be unlocked by playing the Call of the Tempestari quest. You will find the first Somachord fragment laying around somewhere while playing the first spy mission, and the second one will be in the Tempestari itself, so keep your eyes open. You can also replay the quest if you did not find the fragments, so don't kick yourself if you missed them.
Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
The next 3 Somachord Tones can be found in set locations in the Orb Vallis or on the plains of Eidolon, after you complete the new war quest. I will first play the songs and then show you both of the locations.
For we're all one, and the work's begun for Narmer.
For Narmer, Somachord Fragment on the plains of Eidolon can be found on top of the destroyed Conjurex, west of Hex Stiletto. Or you can also find it on top of the Fortuna entry in the Orb Vallis. Hybrid Abomination's Somachord Fragment can be found right next to Hex Stiletto amidst Grineer trashy ship parts. Or you can also find it on top of the spaceport behind the tower in the Orb Vallis. Sunkiller Somachord Fragment can be found north of the Garathoth Lake under a part of the Grineer galleon wreckage. Or you can also find it on the wall next to the beautiful head of Balas at the Temple Fabrication in the Orb Vallis. And now the last 4 Somachord Tones, which can only be found in the set locations of the weekly Cal missions. I will show you exactly how to get them, so it will be at least a little bit easier. And that is it. Almost. If you have the Octavia Warframe, you can also make your own music that you can play in your orbiter. You just need to make your music with Octavia, and boom, you have a very nice tone. With this, I thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, or maybe even subscribe. and also have a very nice day. Bye guys!